Hey you guys, what's going on? It is that time of the year again, the time where Apple releases their new version of macOS 10. This year is macOS 10 10.10 Yosemite. So, without any further ado, let's get right into this. The big new thing in macOS 10 Yosemite is the updated iconography and overall design. So if I just go into System Preferences and Dock, and I max out the magnification, you can really see that these new icons look gorgeous. This is being run on a 2012 MacBook Air, and all of these icons look just simply stunning. As well as that there's a new sense of transparency as you are doing things, so let me just turn my magnification back down. For example, if I have a Finder tab open, as you will see, this will sort of change with the color of your wallpaper. So if I just change the wallpaper to, say, this blue one, which is the default Mavericks background, it now has a kind of blue hue to it, which looks really pretty. Or this purpley one, now I go over to here, as you can see it has a purple hue behind it, etc, etc. So that's kind of the changes in there. As well as that, Calculator is a prime example of it, but you can really see through here. So as you can see, the background just changes completely with it, which looks beautiful. Another big thing in Yosemite is the new notification center. So remember in Mavericks and Mountain Lion we had a notification center which really wasn't used for all that much, but now in Yosemite it has gotten a bit of an overhaul. So as you can see, you have your weather in your current area, and you have your social, as well as your stocks, so we can just show more, and it shows all of our stocks, and a world clock, and we can basically send tweets, LinkedIn posts, Facebooks, and text from there. We can do calculator stuff here. 744 times 99, 73,656. There we go. Then as well as that, if you want to see your notifications in the old-fashioned way, just click this. And as you can see here, there is the sort of, I guess, just normal notifications view, which looks lovely either way. Launchpad has gotten an update, so if we just go into Launchpad, as you can see, it has a much more iPad-esque design. So you can just open up all these folders. They'll look neat. We just have everything just kind of tussled into folders, but still it looks so nice. And everything is just so smooth, especially considering this is a 2.5-year-old laptop now. Everything is so smooth. The solid state drive in it might have something to do with it though. In macOS 10 Yosemite, they have updated the Spotlight search, which is great. So basically, if we wanted to do a Wikipedia search, say for Yosemite, where is it? Oh, it usually comes up with the Wikipedia article. Perhaps if I just... There we go. As you can see, we get directions to Yosemite National Park, reviews, their phone number, their homepage, and everything else. As well as that, if we wanted to make a phone call to Yosemite National Park... Ooh, crud. Ooh, crud, don't call. Quit. Okay. Oh, gosh, that was really... Oh, gosh. Thank goodness I canceled that. Almost started calling Yosemite National Park, but yeah, that was a demonstration of the fact that you can make phone calls. So there we go. Oh gosh, that was bad. That was really stupid. Leaving that in the video. Many applications have been updated in Yosemite. So for example, if we entered Safari, as you can see, it has a new updated design where if we were to go to a website, for example, Google, and then just click on this, as you can see, here we have all of our, our bookmarks. So if we wanted to go to any one of our bookmarks, we just click it, and it takes us right to it. So there we have a wiki article on Old English sheepdogs. So that's cool. Yep. As well as the applications like iTunes have been updated, which, in my humble opinion, look great. and then just all the other apps, which I'll just go through and launch some of them. iBooks looks about the same. So there we go. App Store looks different enough, I think. So as you can see, we have OS 10 Yosemite on the top, pages, numbers, keynote, everything. Yeah, it looks very familiar if you're used to, like, I guess, the App Store in general. Reminders looks different. My one reminder that I did like a year ago to bring in brown pants, but I misspelled bring, so that's good. Calendar looks the same. Contacts looks, I'm gonna have to censor that out. You can see phone numbers, we don't want that. Calculator, which I've already shown earlier, looks different. Notes, yeah. As well as that, the Finder has gotten a slight redesign with the new iCloud Drive. So basically, if you're used to a MobileMe, which is a service that Apple discontinued many years ago, you can now drag and drop files into here, much like you could in MobileMe in like 2008. So basically what the MobileMe service was it was a dramatic failure. But the entire point of it is that you had these folders where you could just put things and they would be brought from device to device. Now, at the time, this is only really from Mac to Mac to Mac, because the iPhone was a couple years down the road at the time. Well, okay, so the iPhone existed, but it didn't really communicate with iPhones too well, and it was ultimately discontinued in replacement for iCloud. But iCloud Drive is a feature that's kind of like a mix between Dropbox and the original MobileMe. So it's very, very cool. So if you have like pages, documents, they can all go in here. And you have everything in there. Keynote. Again, all of your things in there. So, it's very, very, very neat. I don't see myself using it that much. But if I did want to open up a Pages document, so for example, I don't know, when do I want to open up? Perhaps my psychology books. So you just click that, and it's a device modified on all of my iCloud's devices. So it's very, very, very cool with the way that it works. It goes with Apple's philosophy of it just works, and it does beautifully. So that's iCloud Drive. And yeah, I guess that's really all the big things for Yosemite. Oh, and dashboard is still there. It's never changed. It's never going away. We've just faced the fact. It has not changed at all since, like, what, how long has it been? 2006? We're basically staring at the same app that we've had for many years. Ugh. There was one feature that I forgot to go over, and I don't know if this was a Mavericks or not, but basically if you drag down on your keyboard... Oh. Nice, Jarrett. Basically if you drag down on your keyboard, you have this, which is a nice little drop-down view, where you have all of your recent notes, as well as a view of your current notes. So that's very useful if you want to open up a different article along with this current, or different document, with the current document you're in, which is very, 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 very useful, especially if you're trying to multitask and you're writing multiple documents at once. So that's very cool and very useful and a very welcome feature on Apple's part. So yes, I guess that is all for this video. If you like this brief review of OS 10 Yosemite, please do remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The one thing I could not demonstrate in this video is the handoff features, which essentially allow for communications between iOS and Mac and iPad. So basically, if you have a web page open on an iPad, you can open it up on your Mac, no problem. The only issue is I don't have enough free space on any of my Apple, like, my iPad or my phone to actually download iOS 8.1. So that's my issue there. But overall, yeah, if you have a Mac and you want Yosemite, it's free on the App Store. And if you have a Windows computer, you can make Hackintosh? I don't know. Hackintoshes are fun. I don't know. But yeah, if you have a Windows computer, you can get Windows 10. So there you go. But that's really all for this video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.